Americans have watched their communities destroyed by this sudden, suffocating inundation of illegal aliens. I said, if you let them in, it's going to be hell. They are vicious, violent criminals. These are stone-cold killers. They'll walk into your kitchen, they'll cut your throat. These are people at the highest level of killing. They'd cut your throat, and they won't even think about it the next morning. These people are roaming our country. They could go into a restaurant, they can do whatever they want, and they will kill you because they are wired that way. These people are animals. Now they'll say, oh, that's a terrible thing for him to say. No. These people are animals.
It's in their genes, and we got a lot of bad genes in our country right now.
They came in from the Congo. They come in from South America, they come in from Asia, they come in from all over the world. These are hardened, horrible criminals, and we have to get them the hell out of our country because they're ruining the fabric of our country. We're just destroying the fabric of life in our country.
His racism, his anti-immigrant rhetoric has always been on full display.
I am the first Latino to host the ESPY Awards in over 25 years. I also want to shout out last year's host, Shane Gillis. He is watching from home like a true American. On his couch, drinking a beer while a Hispanic guy does his job.
Marcello Hernandez, the host of the ESPYs on ESPN, brought his own humorous spin to the bigotry that we have seen from the right.
The cartels are gone. The criminal migrants are gone. The gangs are gone. America is for Americans and Americans only. The facts are the dead bodies. The facts are...
You said that Caracas has the lowest crime rate than the USA.
The facts are the mutilated bodies. The facts are the people in the morgues that are dead.
I was asking you about Caracas and the numbers in Caracas. Are you trusting the numbers of the dictatorship?
I am trusting the fact that Kamala Harris is letting illegal immigrants into this country who are raping and murdering children.
I had been very respectful. Why are you yelling?
Do you know who Jocelyn Ungary is? Do you know who she is?
Do you know how many people is experiencing violence in Caracas?
Who is she? Who is Laken Riley?
Why are you yelling again?
Because I'm yelling because children are being raped and murdered.
I was just asking for figures, and you have not replied to me about those figures.
Murdered. Do you know who Kayla Hamilton is?
Do you trust the numbers of Nicolas Maduro? I'm asking again.
I trust a ruthless dictator will empty his prisons and send their criminals to our country.
So you trust his numbers?
The most dangerous gang in Venezuela is now...
You trust Nicolas Maduro?
I trust that he does not want his criminals to be...
So you believe in his numbers?
I believe he's sending his criminals to our country.
Yes, Haitians live in Haiti. It's not our position that Haitians should leave Haiti. I mean, it'd be crazy for us to say that Haitians couldn't live in Haiti. It's their country. Of course Haitians should live in Haiti. America's doors are closed fully to asylum seekers.
Stephen Miller is a racist. He's a white nationalist. White nationalists have seized the federal government. Great replacement theory, right, motivates this immigration policy. This is a white nationalist agenda, and Stephen Miller and all of these folk are just simply rabid racist, and we need to call them for who they are.
Professor Glaude is correct. Racists like Stephen Miller have taken over our federal government. Me personally, I push and echo the message of Hernandez.
I personally think it's crazy that I get to host the ESPYs. This is an American dream for a child of immigrants to host the biggest show in sports. My mom came to this country by herself at 20 years old. She worked as a nanny. She lived in an efficiency, which is a room attached to a house. She paid her way through college by working during the day and going to school at night. And at her graduation, she was pregnant with me. And I just figured that if I had to hear it every day, you all could hear it once.
Shout out to Mama Hernandez and everyone like Mama Hernandez. Immigrants built this country. They are the backbone of our country. They should not have to deal with the Millers and the Trumps of the world, or...
Are you a racist? Do you hate Mexicans? The media calls us racist for wanting to build Trump's wall. They censor us, but it doesn't change the truth.
They're in business of helping the cartels. The cartels love the Democrats. Yeah, they're down there, they're like this. They're like, we're making a lot of money off of Biden, Joe Biden. That's my really bad Mexican accent.
The generations of Black and Hispanic men, do you want to know what holds them down? Gangs. Being in gangs and dealing drugs is what holds them down. The lack of education is what holds them. The gangs are holding them back. It's not white people.
Honestly, just name a Republican at this point. They all do it. They all participate in it. Miller is just the ugliest to spout the same exact rhetoric.
As a child of immigrants, I also want to shout out all the immigrant athletes in the room and those watching from home. Immigrant athletes are what makes sports great. Because at the end of the day, sports without immigrants is just cornhole. I also must say it's an honor to be here among so many incredible athletes and Jake Paul. Jake, that's just a joke, okay? Don't fight me. My dad and my stepdad are both here and they're over 50 and I know that's how you like them. So fight them instead.
A+ joke and truth in all of it here, by the way.
Democrats give sanctuary to rapists and murderers who come here illegally, then the Democrats are not the party that we need to appease or tiptoe around. The Democrats are not one negotiation away from loving America. They made a choice to cheer Nancy Pelosi as she tore President Trump's speech.
I look to my left, and there she is, Ilhan Omar. And I said, well, she doesn't have a backpack, we should be fine.
This sort of stuff must be abolished in our federal government. There is no room for it. This is not and will never be the way to talk about our fellow human beings. Hernandez, meanwhile...
To the white people that think that Latino immigrants are scary, if you're white and you think that Latino immigrants are coming to America to grab a bunch of little kids and put them in a basement, no, that's your thing. And I know I'm getting really aggressive with white people right now, but I can say it, okay? Because I have a lot of white friends and they love me. They're cool with it, so be cool, okay? Remember this. Remember that Latinos do fun, exciting crimes. What's a Latino crime? Be racist for a moment. What's a Latino crime? I'm driving the plane and it has a little bit of cocaine. That's a fun crime. That's a fun, exciting crime. So let's remember this when we judge and when we put blanket statements on the Latino immigrants. Remember that. Remember that Latino immigrants do fun, exciting crimes that belong in movies. And white people do creepy crimes from documentaries.
Like, say, the man who occupies the highest office in the land, just throwing out some ideas here. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/tytsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.